So this is the InsightLab dashboard. Over here on the left-hand side, you can see all of the files that you've uploaded. One of the things that you'll notice about InsightLab is that you can upload a wide variety of different file formats. You can upload thousands of rows of open text survey responses that are really difficult to sift through and analyze at scale. You can upload audio files from your interviews or focus group conversations, and we can differentiate between up to 8 different people. You can upload transcripts from previously transcribed audio files. And you can also add AI-powered interviews, which you can build right here in InsightLab. So that's 4 different ways that you can add data into InsightLab. Okay, to get started with analyzing your data, you just simply select a file. So in this case, I'll select the survey, which had 100 rows of open text survey responses. And I can type in a prompt here to get a response. In this case, I'm just going to use a magic suggestion. And these are suggestions that are based on the context and the details in the file. So in this case, I'll select this one here, which talks about the proportion of comments focused on wireless versus wired preferences. Okay, great. So if I want to add a file to an analysis, I can just simply select it here. And I'll just choose a static prompt in this case. So one of the things that you'll notice is that InsightLab always provides references to answers. So here, the answer is coming from an interview. And if I click this, it'll take me to the exact moment in time at which that comment was said.
Oh no, I wanted a mouse that looked really cool too.
If you'd like to dig deeper, you can simply ask a follow-up question at the bottom. So in this case, I'm referring to the last bullet point in the previous answer, which was value for money. InsightLab also allows you to create some really cool charts and graphs as well, such as an empathy map. So you can see what people are saying, thinking, doing, how they're feeling, and also pains and gains as well. You can create a sentiment chart as well. And if you want to dig deeper and get a little bit more specific, you can add custom filters here as well. So you'll notice here that these filters are based on the columns that were in the file itself over here. And they change dynamically when you select different files as well. And one of the things that you can uniquely do in InsightLab is create smart filters. So smart filters are a really scalable way to analyze thousands of rows of data and bucket different rows into specific categories based off your descriptions. So for example, we can create a smart filter based on performance. So once that filter is created, it'll show up in this column and you can start to filter your data and refine your search context based on that filter. So for example, if we wanted to just get all the responses related to functionality based on our description, you'll notice that the search context went from 100 to 66 comments now. And if we want to preview it, we can click this here and see what kind of responses that we're looking at. If, for example, we also wanted to specify a specific age, we can do that too and say, okay, well, we want people under age 28. And you'll notice that we're down to about 10 responses. So if we were to create a sentiment chart of this now, you can see that the sentiment related to this query, which was based on people who were under 20 and had some comments related to functionality, had a much more positive sentiment than the general population. One of the other really cool things with InsightLab is that you can start to star different responses and save those for exports. So if I wanted to save my empathy maps and perhaps I just wanted to save just this top level response as well, I can click into my saved queries and I'll see only my saved responses here. And I can also export that to a PowerPoint. So if you open up that PowerPoint, what you can see is that you've got the rough structure for your study reports already built for you. So you've got sentiment charts here, along with the query and the search context. You've got your empathy map, and you also have responses to any other queries that you've asked. So you can see that this is a really powerful way to help you with your workflow and to help you get the insights that you need. We want to build tools that empower your curiosity. So jump back into InsightLab, dig a little deeper, export those insights, and then go off and work with your team to turn those insights into action. Thanks so much.